Time now for Volcano.
So speaking of veterans and youngsters, I just wonder if this is a moment where Harley Reid thinks, I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is not that enjoyable, where I am getting the number one tagger from the opposition. And Viney absolutely mauled him. So this is a 31-year-old tenacious veteran that's gone over to Harley Reid and did not leave his side for the whole night. Now, well, Harley Reid's having a tough year, we know that. This was his second lowest rated game of the year. I think he's the 233rd rated player in football, and this is one of the reasons why. So he needs help, but there's no help coming. Elliot Yeo, they've announced, is in for more surgery, and he just cannot get himself on the park. So who is there at the Eagles to help Harley Reid? And he must look around. He must look around at some of the other youngsters that are playing in successful sides, like Nick Dacos. And yes, he cops the tag, but he's got so much support around him, whereas if he has a flat night, he's got help, and he's certainly got help physically around him. So I just think he should get out, really, because there's going to be no help, no support for him coming at the Eagles, and the opposition would know that he's susceptible if you go and tag him, like Melbourne did, and credit to them, and they limited his influence. But, gee, it's going to be a tough ask for him to cop that if he sticks around at the Eagles.
It's one of the eternal struggles, though, isn't it, of being the number one pick, because inevitably you do go to the worst team, and the Eagles at the moment we know are battling very hard.
Yeah, it is, unless you're one of the Ashcrofts, or unless, Joel Selb wasn't the first pick, but you get lucky and you go to Geelong, or if you're Nick Dacos, you get lucky, you go to Collingwood. So yes, if you are the traditional first pick, and that was part of the reason why Jason Horne-Francis got out, and he probably hasn't looked back with North Melbourne's struggles. But I mean, you also have the right to get out if you want to. I know the Eagles can hold him next year, but just think if he's going to bed last night thinking, gee, am I going to cop that for the next 5 years with no help at all around me? It's going to be a bit of a struggle for him.
Does he leave? And if he does leave, should the Eagles kick him out this year? He's got a year to go on the contract. But I guess the value at the moment, Kane, is very high. We know so many clubs are circling Harley Reid.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for him, but it'll be a decision for the Eagles if he says, I want to go. Then, and if that happens at the end of the year, then the Eagles have got a real decision to make. They can go, no, we're going to hold you to your contract, and we'll sort that out, and hopefully we can change your mind in 12 months' time and address it then. Or you go, okay, well, if we think he's going to leave anyway, then we'll get an absolute haul for him. But the ball's in his court, and until he says, I'm out, then the Eagles don't have a decision to make.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.